Okay, so we're going to work this week on how to paint with more detail, how to paint with more skill, and we're going to be painting birds. You can see I have a picture of a bird right here, and then what I've done is I've gone and I've done printouts of all different types of birds, and I have 4 of each picture. So, you know, if you see one you like and you're worried that somebody else is going to take that one, 4 of each picture, okay? So you should have an opportunity to get at least something close to what you like, all right? And what you're going to do today is you're going to start off with your sheet of paper is manila, mine's white. Yes, Bailey?
Could we do hummingbirds?
I only have the pictures I have. I don't have a hummingbird. I'm sorry, okay? So what you're going to do to start off with, and I'm going to kind of zoom in for just a second so you can see better. I think I have a little bit of a glare. No, now it's gone. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to look, and wherever your bird is on your picture, I want your bird to be in that same place on your paper. So is my bird in the middle here? No, he's more to what side? The right, okay? So I would just start drawing the bird, and you want it nice and big, okay? I don't want any little tiny birds. I know you're saying you can't draw. I want you to try to the best of your ability. So here I am. You know, and I've had a few years of art school, right? So I'm going to draw hopefully a little bit better than you maybe, right? Maybe you're a better artist than me. That'd be kind of cool.
I am.
You are? Cool.
I'm not.
You can show off for me, all right? So you're going to, shh, I'll wait. Thank you. So you're just going to start off by getting your bird nice and sketched. And if you don't have a pencil, you're welcome to use a colored pencil. You want to try and get as many of the details as possible. And it's going to be important to you to get like these areas, like right here. See how where it's kind of white right there? So I'm going to outline that on my bird because that's going to kind of give me some guidelines when I paint to know like where I want that color to be. Okay? So that you can kind of see I was getting started there. Now before you got here today, I went ahead and I drew my whole painting, okay, or my piece. So you can see there was my photo and there's my bird. You do have to draw the whatever the bird is perched on, okay? You're not making this one up. We're trying to paint exactly what's there, okay? So once you've done that, I'm going to have a little, let me zoom back out here. I'm going to have a little paint tray for each table. They look like this. This is called tempera paint, and you've got several, you know, you've got red and 2 pinks, orange. I did 2 yellows because we tend to use a lot of yellow, 2 greens because we tend to use a lot of greens, 2 different types of blue, and then in the middle you have black, brown, and white, okay? We're sharing these per table, so you have to be considerate of the other people at your table. You don't want to dip your paintbrush in red and then dip it in the white and then everyone's upset, right? They'll be upset with you. Also, every 2 people are going to get a paper plate to share. And what this is for mixing paint. So I'm going to go ahead and show you really quick. Let's say I wanted to mix, this color that's on his wings. If you can see, it's like a yellow, but there's like a little bit of brown in it too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paintbrush. Now, the paintbrushes you're using are brand new. They've never been used before. So they're a little stiff on the bristles. So you may want to take the water and just move your brush around in it a little bit. Kind of knocks off the stiffness. Okay? And what you'll do if you want to mix a color is you'll just dip in to one of the colors. You're not pouring. Okay? You're just dipping in. Rinse off your brush. Rinse it really well because nobody wants yellow in their brown. Get a little scoop of the brown, right? I usually might rinse it off again sometimes. And then you're just going to mix it together. And so now I'm kind of getting the more yellow-brown color that I wanted. Okay? And you can see it's closer to the color I want. Maybe not perfect, but it's closer. So now what I can do is I can take my bird. Again, let me zoom in so we can see what we're doing. All right? And I'm going to take my time. That's why you've got these little brushes. And you're not going to worry too much about every little detail today. Think about today, you know, like when you write a story, how you write sort of like the main ideas first? This is going to be the main idea stuff today. Because tomorrow, I'm going to teach you how to go in and get like little details like all these little tiny feather areas. See all those? I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? But right now we're just trying to get the kind of base color on there. So you're just going to go and paint it as nice and neat as you can. And I want you to see if you can get your whole paper painted today. I bet you won't, and that's okay. But take your time with it. You also have to paint the background too, in whatever colors the background is. All right, so in this case, I might have to start with a dark green. I'm going to go to a kind of a medium green, and then I'm going to go to kind of almost a light green, like a yellow green, okay? You have to do the best job you can. I haven't given you a very large sheet of paper, okay? So you've got time to think and paint, all right? And when we clean up today, we'll clean up our brushes, we'll put our stuff on the drying rack, and then tomorrow when you come in, I'm going to do another little demonstration on how to add the details to your work. Does that sound good? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. So let's do this. Let me pause our